Hi guys, Chris here from Azon Action Plan. Got a special video for you here today. I'm going to tell you about a few different things, but firstly I'm going to tell you about the Azon Action Plan and just give you a tiny bit more information about that. I've given you quite a lot about that, but I'm going to give you a bit more and about, because I've been receiving questions, do you need it or don't you need it? And I do apologise if suddenly it goes dead, because I am recording this in the middle of a thunderstorm, which isn't a good idea. Don't worry, I'm inside. Otherwise that would be an electrical sort of problem. But yeah, right now there is a thunderstorm in the United Kingdom. Good old rainy weather. We're back to the rainy weather now. No more hot sunshine. We have our summer for about 1 week of the year. No, it's not as bad as that, but it really is teeing it down, as we say here. So yeah, if the video goes out, I'm going to upload it anyway and then do another one so you can see. It will be quite funny because you'll know that it was the thunderstorm. But anyway, two things to tell you. Now, Azon Action Plan. So to answer the questions I get about Azon Action Plan, do you need Azon Action Plan? If you've purchased my courses, so like Amazon Kickstart 2014 or any of the Kickstart programs, in essence you don't need Azon Action Plan. But, and a big but here, if you've done nothing with them, which is fine again, but if you've done nothing with them and you found them too technical, or you just couldn't get the momentum, you couldn't sort of find a good momentum to use them and get your first site up and out there, I highly recommend you grab Azon Action Plan, and that will actually coincide with what I'm going to tell you in just a minute. Well, I'll tell you now, because now, right now, we've just moved into August, is the best time of the year to start promoting Amazon products. If you haven't all year round, now is the best time to start. And I mentioned this in the 30-day challenge. I think it was on like day 16, because Christmas is coming and you can make an absolute fortune promoting Christmas gifts or Christmas type products at Amazon right now. I'll just show you, and some of you will remember this, just moving on to the Christmas stuff. But before I do, if you are sort of umming and ahhing about Azon Action Plan, the question to ask yourself is this: have you managed to get one site out there? And if you haven't, grab the action plan. The reason being, you will get a tremendous base. You'll be able to follow this through this weekend. Like right now, you follow the video and it's made very simple. So it's very much like, first we're going to do this, and then you do it, then you move on to the next video, then you do it, then you move on to the next video, and you've got like easy sort of bullet point instead of going on and on. And I know that that is a maybe not a fault of mine. Some people like long-winded stuff, but definitely when you just want to get going, grab Azon Action Plan and get a site out there. And also you will get, there's forums inside, there's actually forums coming. I've got more videos to post this weekend, some really good stuff, and you want to be in there, even because I've got a product that will help you with traffic through to your sites, and it's not involving on-page SEO, so it's not involving actual stuff you're doing on your site, how to get traffic from social media really quickly. So you want to be in there for that. And as I say, I'm adding forums. Now, I also wanted to talk about Christmas sites, as I've just touched on, and some of you will remember this site. Here we are. You thought you'd got rid of it. You thought you'd never see it again. I know that I got a lot of comments. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, I got a lot of comments about this site last year because I kept on showing it as a example site. But here it is in all its glory. The Furby cannot be defeated. He will come back and he will destroy all in his path. And here he is. This is an example of a Christmas site and what I'm talking about. This site did tremendously well. It's one of my sites last year. Really, really well. It was one of the top selling toys last year at Christmas. And it's been making sales since, and I'll just show you so you can see, because you sort of think, well, aren't these sites just good for Christmas? Yes and no. Yes, you want to have them for Christmas because they're absolutely, if you don't do anything else with Amazon, I implore you to get these sites up and out there at Christmas, because you can make an absolute fortune. And I'll just show you, look, here's the stat counter, 1st of August, and look, it's still ranking, and it's different colours of Furbies. That's ranking number 1 on Google, except you can't see the keywords. It just means the person was logged into Google. Good names for Furblings Furby. Can a Furby boom have more than one Furblings? Those Furblings, by the way, I remember, are little baby Furbies that they can have. You get to know all these wonderful facts about the products as you're doing them. And basically, it's a toy-based site. Okay, so it's a toy-based site, and you basically, these toys, when you've got red hot toys, I'll just show you. So that was like the traffic you've seen, for an idea. Here's an idea of, this is Retail Week, and it's basically, I just did like a Google News search for the top 10 toys for Christmas 2014. Bear in mind that these may change because we're just in August, but if you start building sites now around these toys, you make an absolute fortune. And there's going to be a few changes with the site building service that I'm doing. And I'll talk about that more in depth in Amazon Christmas Cash. A date for your diaries for that, because I wanted to have that launched actually this Friday, but as things always get moved back, that will be on Wednesday, and I'm going to send out the webinar registration tomorrow. So Christmas Cash will launch on the Wednesday, and I'll send out the webinar registration, just a webinar running through this stuff in more detail. But Christmas Cash is due to launch on the 6th of August. So make sure you can see the toys here. And literally you get so many searches. So here's the cool thing as well. Unlike with all year round when we're targeting products off Amazon, these toy names, because you're building one site for a specific toy or product, it doesn't have to be toys. This year I'm actually going to give you a choice, and I'm not going to go through the choices yet because I want to leave it as, I want to keep the niches as individual to the people that get the site building service. So I don't want to give it away here on this video, but if you order the site building service, you will get a few choices. You get a choice of niche, of product niches that will do well at Christmas, not just Christmas toys. And for the first time, you also get a choice between .com sites or .co.uk, because that can work really well, depending on what you want to do. But literally, really good time. In Christmas Cash, it will explain more. But I mentioned in day 16, I know I'm covering a lot of stuff here, but I mentioned in day 16 the site building service, and the prices that I did last year for the Christmas sites will have to be raised. Literally, because of the massive work. I learned that off the 12 site builder. As I say, with the 12 site builder, literally all of them should be delivered by the end of next week, but still it is a huge amount of work still ongoing, and literally going to have to raise the prices due to their quality sites. But as you'll know, if you've tried to build one of these sites, when you're trying to do hundreds for people, it gets really loads of content there, and I want to do you a good job, so they're going to raise up. But if you see below, that button below, click that button. You'll be the first to hear about Azon Christmas Cash, and also subscribe to that email list below. Click the button if you're interested in the Christmas site builder, and the reason being is I have only 3 spots left for the Christmas site builder at last year's prices. I know some of you have contacted me and interested in that, and I was going to open up 5 spots. Literally 2 of those spots have gone already. So if you want these Christmas sites built for you, and what it will consist of is 10 Christmas sites linked to a main Christmas authority site. You can make a huge amount of money at Christmas. Enter your name and email below, click the button below, enter your name and email, and I will send out details about that today. But as I say, and as I said in day 16, you're going to have to be fast, because it's going to go really quickly. Now, the site building service will be available as part of Amazon Christmas Cash, but it will not be at these prices. So if you want to get in, if you want to make money at Christmas, and you want to get in at the best price, enter your name and email below, or send me an email directly to cljpublishing@gmail.com. As I say, I'm not trying to speed you up at all, but be really quick with that, because there's literally only 3 spots. I can only release 3 spots at last year's prices, because it will not work out profitable at all if I keep the prices the same. So, but I am doing for the last 3 spots. So enter your name and email below for the for notification about Amazon Christmas Cash, and also to receive the site building info that will be sent out to you today. We can get you booked in, and we can start on your Christmas sites. For delivery times for that, I can literally have the Christmas sites to you within 3 weeks. So you do need to grab a spot, and I can work alongside you, and I'll also chuck in some coaching sessions there to go over the sites with you. But looking forward to this, guys. Whatever you do, take action with Christmas. Loads more on the way, and I will speak to you soon. Enter your name and email below, and I will see you in a following video. Cheers, guys.